Alright, welcome back. So hopefully you've done the first video and you've looked at the volley and the dig, and now we're looking at the second video, which is going on to your underarm and overarm serve. Underarm and overarm serve. Now for this, please make sure you've got space and you're not in anywhere where you're going to break anything when you hit the ball, or it's not going to go over the wall into someone else's garden or something like that. Okay, so we're going to start with the underarm serve. You want to make sure that your stance is your non-hitting your serving arm leg forwards and the other one backwards, so your legs are apart. You're going to hold the ball out in your non-hitting hand straight in front of you. You're going to swing back your serving hand and you're going to contact the ball with the palm of your hand, so just make it, put it out like that. You're going to swing it back and you're going to hit it off your hand. We're not going to throw it up and hit it, because a lot of the time that means the ball will go in any direction and we will lose control. So if you don't have anyone to serve to, you can serve it off the ball. Okay, so hold it out and just serve off your hand. Alright? So have a few goes of that. Okay, next one is your overarm serve. So it's a bit like a tennis serve, okay? So again, stance is the same. Opposite leg forward to your serving hand. You're going to start with the ball down here in front of you. You're going to throw it up above your head. You're going to take your other hand from behind you and you're going to come through and contact it again with the palm of your hand. Now this one's a little bit harder because you've got to make sure that you release the ball in the right direction and at the right height, otherwise it won't be easy to contact. It's got to go higher than your arm reaching to its fullest. Okay, so to begin with, let's just practice the release. Okay, so you're standing in the correct position, your arm is straight out in front of you, just throw it up and let it drop down. Okay, just practice, and it wants to be landing close to you. You don't want to be having to run to catch the ball. Okay, so practice throwing it up and release. Okay, once you can do that well, then move on to the full serve. Start it against the wall to begin with, okay? So get your correct stance, hold the ball out in front of you, throw it up, and hit it down. Okay, we'll try that again. So correct stance, throw it up, and hit it down. Alright? We're using the palm of your hand. Throw it up, and hit it down. Alright? This one usually has a bit more power, but as I'm so close to the wall, I don't want to hit it too hard. But depending on how much space you guys have, then you can do it with a little bit more power. Alright? Transfer your weight from your back foot to your front foot to really use your whole body to get into your serves. Have a practice. Alright, so hopefully you have got someone at home who's willing to join in with you and help you practice. So you can now have a little competition. So you can serve correctly using your underarm and overarm serve, and then get a rally going to begin with. See how long you can keep a rally going for. Maybe put down a broom or a rolled up towel or something so that you have a net, a line between which you're trying to get the ball over. And then once you've got your rally going and you've got your technique, then change it into a competition and see who can get to 5 points the quickest. So to get your points, the ball basically needs to go over their net onto their side and it needs to hit the floor. So if the ball hits the floor, then you get the point. If you're struggling with the game, then you could maybe bring in that you're allowed one bounce in between each shot. Okay, but if the ball bounces twice in a row, then that means the point goes to the other person. All right, give it a go and let's see how good you are with your rallies. Hi guys, so just to round up today's session, we have looked at the volley, the dig, the underarm and the overarm serve. So can you find someone in your house to describe the teaching technique for the volley? Don't show it to them, just describe it. So if you're trying to teach them how to do it without using a visual aid. Then can you show them, demonstrate the technique for the dig, and then can you try and tell them why it's important to follow through with your arm when you are serving. Okay, stay tuned to see the challenge of the week. Guys, hope you enjoyed the volleyball session for this week. I'm now going to leave you with the water bottle flip fitness challenge, okay? So you are going to do 3 squats, and then you get 2 attempts to flip the water bottle and get it to land on its bottom, okay? Then 3 squats, 2 flips, and so on. You want to see how many flips you can get it to land in 1 minute. I'm going to attempt it now. I'd imagine I'm not going to be very good, and then you're going to try and beat my score. All right? So you start with the squats. All right? So I'm going to just start my timer. Hang on. Okay, so you start with the squats. I'm just going to start my timer here. So I've got 1 minute. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. Nope. No. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so close. Ah, okay. 1, 2, 3. Too much power. Ah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1. Too much. No. 2. Ah, that's my No, I don't think that's going to be very hard for you to beat. So I only got 2. So let's see how many times you can get it to land in your flip the water bottle fitness challenge.